So did anything new happen this time, like crazy funny stories?
Ross and I thought it'd be a good idea. We kind of broke the
That's
trailer.
never going to be a good, like, Ross and Garrett thought it was a good idea. Doesn't usually, not a good litmus test for
We kind of broke the trailer a little bit.
Oh, good.
The trailer.
But we didn't say anything.
We are in the studio with the official Teen Beach 2 stars, Garrett.
Oh yeah, none of those
Grace?
Teen Beach 2 imposters. We're
Nope.
official.
These imposters. Oh yeah, you're from the movie world, so you're like, are you real? Are you actually real people?
I feel like it.
No, we're two-dimensional beings with about 3 locations.
I think I like a lot more junk
transported
food
you
than
into
fictional
the
characters.
We've transported you into the world of young Hollywood now. So now
yeah.
you are officially,
Whoa.
you hair flipped your way in here.
Hollywood will see you now.
So speaking of hair, you're blonde.
Oh yeah, I went blonde.
So, okay, you
I got bored.
just for the summer you got bored?
Yeah, well I think I'm just slowly trying to look more and more like my dog. I think I'm just becoming that person.
I actually find it funny when you see people with dogs and you like think they look alike.
Yeah, like in the beginning
That's
of
the
101
best.
Dalmatians.
Yeah, it's the best.
I'm trying to look more like my dog. It didn't start out that way.
What kind of dog?
She's a golden doodle.
Okay.
So you know.
Crazy how we got this chemistry. Ooh, crashing like a wave of energy. Ooh, have you heard? It's a fact. Opposites attract.
Some cats like that, vroom vroom, need for speed.
So
This
how
has
is
gotta
it different from the first one? Because it's kind of like a fresh take on, you know, the first one is this one's a lot more fast-paced, right? The energy, the dances.
I feel like
Dances are especially much more fast-paced, but I feel like we've taken everything from the first one, bumped it up a little bit, given a little poof, a little bump up, and then we've added some elements.
Everybody
in
went
it.
blonde and crazy
Yeah,
hair
yeah.
stuff.
So
Well, I feel like a lot of people will just have a lot more things to relate to just because it's us going into everyone else's world now. Where before
Right.
you just see 2 people from this world like trying to figure everything out. More or less now everyone gets to watch us kind of like stumble our way through their lives.
Yeah.
I think that's why people like it so much. It's
Yeah,
just,
we're the fish
That
out of
is
water this
funny.
time. But
That's actually kind of funny because you do go from like this movie like 60s world and suddenly you're in modern day.
Yeah.
And like, okay, so iPhone, like what other things is like?
iPhones, helicopters. I mean, and like remote control things.
school.
I feel like that on a daily basis though, and I'm like, I can't believe this iPhone just Siri. Like,
No.
what is this
Yeah.
thing? Like,
There was actually a
it's
bit
crazy.
we were talking about using it. I don't think we ended up not doing it, but we almost had like Google Glasses. That was it. Was
did it.
well,
We did it.
it was discussed that we were almost gonna do like she put on Google Glasses and then I ran by, and it would have been like Tanner, Wet Side Story, and then like told us that we were fictional, and we were like, wait, we can't know that yet.
Yeah.
That's kind of amazing. Did you guys get to like do any like coming up with ideas or improv even?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
just sort of have
a
fun
little
with it?
bit. It was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, we came up with a lot of ideas. I think Jeffrey Hornaday, the director, is very open to character development and like, hey, I feel like my character would do this. He's like, great, yeah, let's do it. So.
That's awesome. And then, I mean, you got to reunite with everybody from the whole cast. Was it like just seeing all your friends again? Like, how was that whole
It
experience?
was not really again. We never stopped
Oh, you
seeing
never
each other.
Okay, so you guys actually
It was
hang
just
out
we're
all the
we're
time.
all living in the same hotel again. Like that's really we're just like, oh, we're all like on that one island and like nice to see you in the elevator again.
It's like
Or
you
it's-
never left.
And then like let's meet at
Did
a
you shoot
restaurant.
at the same in Puerto Rico again?
It's the same, the same
Yeah,
island.
same area, same
Okay.
cities.
Same ridiculously comically beautiful beach
Yes.
for Wet Side
It's
Story.
kind of like
I feel like it's. I mean, I would not complain with that life.
no, it's like imagine going home and you're like visiting friends. 'Cause, you know, we're all from somewhere else because we live in Los Angeles. And you just like see the people that you went to high school with again, and you're like, oh hey guys, we text all every day. So now they'll see you for another 3 months. Like,
So did anything new happen this time? Like crazy funny stories? Any pranks? I did hear that you pulled a prank on Maia when it was her birthday. Is that true?
oh yeah, Ross and I thought it'd be a good idea. We kind of broke the
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
trailer.
that's
never
why.
gonna be a good like Ross and Garrett thought it was a good idea. Doesn't usually not a good litmus test for
We
a
kind of
good
broke the
idea.
trailer a little bit.
Oh
Broke the
good.
trailer.
But we didn't say anything. So we like
This
get
is, by
on
the
the
way, the
back
first
where
time
there's
I'm
like
Are you serious?
there's like the bumper.
So it's like a
Best
secret
one,
prank.
best
Okay.
And we start jumping as we're like, let's make her think there's an earthquake, which probably we're whatever.
That's terrible.
We're
So,
not in California, so let's try to pull it very quick.
Mind you, she opens the door when we like start knocking on it after like 10 minutes of like trying to shake this entire trailer. she's like, what? I'm sleeping. And like
taking a nap.
and
She
then
was sleeping and that's
no,
like
she
on her
actually
birthday?
pretended she was asleep when she
Why
answered
was she
the door.
sleeping on her birthday,
Because she
though?
told us after, she's like, I was just messing with you guys. I was actually
really
awake. I was just waiting
I
until
was
you were
just
done.
mad.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that
it's a lot of effort.
We got no
I feel like
gratification out of the joke, essentially.
You used all of your energy in a hot place trying to move a gigantic piece
actually
of
worked
machinery.
really well.
whose idea was that? That had to have been like
That was us. We were
Majorly
like,
thought
hey,
out.
let's go mess with mine.
and let's
that
just
was-
pretend there's an earthquake on
Yeah.
her birthday. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something Ross and I would do. Besides
like-
like
Sounds
dance
like it.
breaks.
Oh my god. And then I mean just the dance moves in general. Like
Uh-huh.
were you dancers before like growing up or was this something you had to learn
He's better
for the
than
movie?
me.
I was in a dance company when I was in high school.
Okay.
They let us do dual enrollment, so I was in high school taking college like performance classes for dance and theater, and so I got to like join a company, and I was taking like classical ballet and like doing jazz, and it was really fun.
that was how I don't dance anymore at all. I am nowhere near as good as you guys, but I started out doing ballet. My mom's a
cool.
ballet teacher.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my mom's a yoga teacher.
Oh, okay.
Which is like-
So,
More laying down.
so did that help though with your training?
I
actually
mean-
I saw that you like learning the choreography. You had to like write things down and like.
Yeah, this
Were there
time
like
around-
funny names that you had to call certain dance moves?
Yeah, they sent me
Remember
videos.
it?
I have much less dance training. This is a really good dancer. But they sent me videos so that I could, at home, instead of with people who are good at it around me and being embarrassed, break down every movement, and I wrote it out in notes in the cursive, like Elvis leg right 3 times. It
Cursive?
was like,
You still write cursive?
I wrote in cursive.
I don't even know if I remember how to do cursive.
Yeah. It was like teaching a robot to dance. I was like, the notes that I have are just meticulous for everything.
Okay,
Oh my
Grace
God.
doesn't give herself enough credit. So like, she.
Oh, thank you.
She is like when we first started dancing, when she like kind of mildly was like, why all the why, and then now we've gotten to the point where like, so now it's to the point where like I think she's actually gotten pretty good. That's just
thanks.
my opinion.
It's just a little good,
I paid him to say that.
Brought to you by Disney.
Was there a favorite dance number or song from the movie this time around?
I think the one that brings a smile to my face is the dance for That's How We Do, because I think if somebody was in a bad mood and was forced to do those dances with their body, they could no longer take themselves seriously enough to be in a bad mood. Like it's like walking out of your door in Los Angeles sometimes. You're like you're all grumpy or whatever, and you're just like, really, it's this nice out? Like I can't be in a bad mood.
I do.
You're just like,
I always feel bad when I'm in a bad mood here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
I think Gotta Be Me is the most fun to dance though.
I think for me, I always like at the beginning of like fantasy adventure kind of things, which I kind of feel like we're mildly fantasy adventure because we don't know what we're doing. And it's a fantasy.
Fantasy musical adventure.
Yeah. So my favorite part of the story is always the beginning. I don't know why, but it always has been since I was a little kid.
Interesting. Okay.
And
That's
Poetic.
so I really love.
Why? Yeah, that's an interesting.
I don't know. I think the possibility of everything is like really exciting to me. Because you kind of like
you never
get
know
to,
where it's gonna go.
That's like where you get to make your choices. You know what I mean? Everything else is an effect of. So for me, it's like that's the most exciting. When you're watching like Stardust or something like that, you get to see what happens because of like one simple wish or choice. Or I don't know. But my favorite is Right Where I Want to Be.
Okay.
Just because it's like it's a little bit dancey. There's like a lot of comedic fun, and I feel like it's
the smiling. Well,
the
I
most
suppose
music
that's actually not
theater,
true.
like true blue music theater song I think we have kind of in the film, and I think it's really fun. And
Maybe in either.
I-
It is like
it is like a true music
ditty.
theater number,
It is a ditty and a half.
and we had to belt some high notes
love
in that
that.
thing, and it was real belting.
Funny, that was funny.
It was like real belting. I was like, oh, we're this isn't pop singing anymore. This is like a real belt.
But it still sounds like it.
But that's
Yeah.
just so. I feel like just who doesn't want to be in like a musical like that? I mean, that's just.
It's really
It's just fun.
Yeah.
We actually have a whole audience. You can't see behind the camera right now, but we have all these little girls sitting
Lots
here.
of people today.
They want to learn some dance moves from you
Oh,
guys.
dance moves.
Hey.
All right.
If you were stranded on an island, what 3 things could you not live without?
Well, like one of those giant Hershey bars. Like I would want like the biggest one you could buy. And like
Wouldn't
in the,
it melt?
Okay.
No, in the plastic you put it in
Yeah,
the water and then it
you're
won't
on a
melt
beach.
because that works as like a natural fridge.
I
Well,
don't know if you live in real life, but okay, let's just.
so in my island there's a waterfall where I can hide my chocolate. And